Noni plants, or Morinda citrifolia.
The noni plant, scientifically known as Morinda citrifolia, is a small evergreen tree or shrub belonging to the coffee family, Rubiaceae. It is native to Southeast Asia, Australia, and the Pacific Islands, and is known by many names, including Indian mulberry, great morinda, and, less flatteringly, vomit fruit or rotten cheese fruit due to its pungent smell. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button and click the bell icon to get more new videos.
Here are some key characteristics and uses of the noni plant. Appearance. The plant has large, dark green, glossy leaves and produces a distinctive bumpy fruit that is initially green, turning yellowish-white when ripe. Aroma and taste. The ripe fruit is known for its strong, pungent odor, often compared to rotten cheese. For this reason, it's sometimes referred to as cheese fruit or vomit fruit. While edible, its strong smell and bitter taste mean it's not commonly eaten fresh in most cultures. Traditional uses. For thousands of years, the noni plant has been a significant source of traditional medicine for people in the Pacific Islands and Southeast Asia. Almost every part of the plant, the fruits, leaves, roots, bark, and flowers, has been used for various medicinal purposes. Modern uses. Today, noni is widely cultivated and marketed globally, particularly for its juice, which is sold as a dietary supplement. It is also found in other forms like powders and capsules. The plant's roots and bark are also used to make dyes. Health claims. Noni is often promoted for its potential health benefits, including antioxidant, antimicrobial, and anti-inflammatory properties. However, it's important to note that many of these claims lack strong scientific evidence from human clinical trials. Cultivation. The noni plant is very hardy and can thrive in a wide range of soil conditions, including acidic, saline, and even volcanic terrain. It can grow in both shady forests and on open, rocky shores. In summary, the noni plant is a highly versatile and culturally significant tropical species with a long history of use in traditional medicine. While it is widely available as a modern health supplement, it's important to approach the health claims with a critical eye and consult a healthcare professional before using it, especially if you have pre-existing health conditions or are on medication.
Benefits of noni fruits, or Morinda citrifolia. The noni fruit has been a cornerstone of traditional medicine in Southeast Asia and the Pacific Islands for thousands of years. While many of its purported health benefits are based on traditional use, modern scientific research has begun to investigate some of these claims. Here are some of the potential benefits of noni fruit, along with a look at what the science says. 1. Rich in antioxidants. The most well-supported benefit of noni is its high antioxidant content. The fruit contains a variety of powerful antioxidants, including flavonoids, iridoids, scopolamine, and vitamins C and E. Antioxidants help combat oxidative stress, which is a key contributor to many chronic diseases, including heart disease and diabetes. What the research says? Several studies, particularly those involving noni juice, have demonstrated its ability to increase antioxidant activity in the body and reduce cellular damage caused by free radicals. This effect has been particularly noted in studies on heavy smokers, where noni consumption was shown to reduce certain cancer-causing chemicals. 2. Anti-inflammatory and pain-relieving properties. Noni has a long history of traditional use as a pain reliever and for treating inflammatory conditions like arthritis. What the research says? Some human and animal studies have shown that noni may have analgesic, pain-relieving, and anti-inflammatory properties. For example, some clinical trials have indicated that noni juice may help reduce pain and improve quality of life for people with osteoarthritis.
3. Supports immune health. Noni fruit is a good source of vitamin C, which is essential for a healthy immune system. Beyond that, the plant contains other phytochemicals that may modulate immune function. What the research says. While more research is needed, animal studies and some human trials suggest that noni may support the immune system by influencing immune cell activity.
4. May improve physical endurance. A few studies have explored noni's potential to boost athletic performance and endurance. What the research says. Some research on athletes, including long-distance runners, suggests that consuming noni juice may help increase endurance, reduce exercise-induced muscle damage, and improve time to fatigue. This effect is likely linked to its antioxidant properties, which help mitigate oxidative stress during intense physical activity.
5. Other potential benefits with limited evidence. Noni is also associated with a number of other health claims, though the scientific evidence for these is much more limited or still emerging. They include heart health. Some studies, particularly on smokers, have shown that noni juice may help reduce risk factors for heart disease by lowering total cholesterol and bad LDL cholesterol. Weight management. Animal studies have shown that noni may help prevent weight gain and reduce visceral fat. Skin health. Noni is often used in skincare products, but the evidence to support these claims is largely anecdotal.
Important considerations and risks. While noni fruit has potential benefits, it's crucial to be aware of the following. Limited human research. Much of the research on noni has been done in lab or animal settings. More large-scale, placebo-controlled human studies are needed to confirm many of its claimed benefits. High potassium content. Noni fruit, especially in juice form, is high in potassium. This can be a concern for individuals with kidney disease or those on a potassium-restricted diet. Potential liver damage. Although rare, there have been a few case reports of liver damage in people who consumed noni products. The link is not definitively proven, but the U.S. National Center for Complementary and Integrative Health, or NCCIH, advises against using noni if you have a history of liver disorders. Drug interactions. Noni may interact with certain medications, including blood pressure drugs and blood thinners. In summary, noni fruit is a nutritious food with a rich history of traditional use. Its most scientifically supported benefits are related to its powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. However, it should not be considered a miracle cure, and it's always best to consult with a healthcare professional before adding it to your regimen, especially if you have underlying health conditions.
What the Morinda citrifolia, or noni leaf, can make. Noni leaves have been used for centuries in traditional medicine and cuisine in the regions where the plant is native. Here are some of the things that can be made from noni leaves based on traditional practices and modern applications. 1. Food wraps and culinary uses. In some cultures, noni leaves are used in cooking, similar to how grape leaves are used. Examples: the leaves are used to wrap fish or other foods before steaming or baking. This not only imparts a unique flavor, but is also thought to add nutrients and medicinal properties to the food. A famous example is the Cambodian dish fish amak, where sliced noni leaves are placed over the fish curry before steaming.
2. Noni leaf tea. This is one of the most common ways to consume noni leaves. The leaves are typically dried, crushed, and steeped in hot water to create a tea. Traditional use. Noni leaf tea is used for a variety of health purposes, including as a digestive aid for its anti-inflammatory properties and to help with colds, fevers, and coughs. It's also believed to have a detoxifying effect.
How to make noni leaf tea. Making noni leaf tea is a straightforward process, often done with fresh or dried leaves. It's a traditional method for consuming the beneficial compounds of the noni plant. Here's a simple guide on how to make noni leaf tea. What you'll need: noni leaves. You can use fresh or dried noni leaves. If you are using fresh leaves, ensure they are clean and free of any pesticides or other chemicals. Water. Fresh, clean water. A pot or kettle. A strainer or tea bag for dried leaves. Optionally, honey, lemon, or other sweeteners to balance the flavor. Noni leaves have an earthy and slightly bitter taste. Instructions. Method 1. Using fresh noni leaves. Harvest and wash. Pick a few young, healthy noni leaves from the plant. Wash them thoroughly under cold, running water to remove any dirt or debris. Chop or crush. Roughly chop or tear the leaves to help release their compounds. Crushing them with a mortar and pestle or simply bruising them with your hands will work well. Boil. Place the chopped leaves in a pot with water. A good starting ratio is about 2 to 3 large leaves for 2 to 3 cups of water. Bring the water to a boil. Simmer. Once boiling, reduce the heat to a simmer and let the leaves steep for about 10 to 15 minutes. The longer you simmer, the stronger the tea will be. The water should turn a light to medium green or brownish color. Strain and serve. Remove the pot from the heat. Pour the tea through a fine mesh strainer into a cup. You can add honey or lemon to taste if desired. Method 2. Using dried noni leaves. Dried noni leaves are often sold in specialty stores or online as a tea. Measure. Use about 1 teaspoon of dried crushed noni leaves per cup of water. Boil. Bring water to a boil in a kettle or pot. Steep. Place the dried leaves in a strainer or tea bag in your mug. Pour the hot water over the leaves and let it steep for 5 to 10 minutes. Serve. Remove the strainer or tea bag. You can add honey or other sweeteners to taste.
Important considerations. Taste. Noni leaf tea has a distinct, earthy, and sometimes bitter flavor that not everyone enjoys. Adding natural sweeteners like honey, stevia, or a squeeze of lemon juice can make it more palatable. Dosage. Start with a small amount to see how your body reacts. As with any herbal remedy, it's wise to listen to your body and not overdo it. Safety. While noni leaves are generally considered safe for consumption, it's important to consult with a healthcare professional before using noni tea, especially if you have pre-existing health conditions, are pregnant, or are taking medication. The European Food Safety Authority, EFSA, has concluded that noni leaves used for tea are safe for consumption at anticipated levels. What the Morinda Citrifolia noni fruits can make drink. The noni fruit, despite its notoriously pungent smell and bitter taste, is a highly versatile plant used for both traditional medicine and modern products. Here's a look at what can be made from noni fruit. 1. Noni juice. This is by far the most common and popular product made from noni fruit globally. Noni juice is marketed as a health supplement and is consumed for its potential health benefits, particularly its high antioxidant content. There are a few different ways to make the juice. Traditional fermented juice. This method involves a lengthy process where ripe noni fruits are placed in a container and left to ferment for several weeks or even months. As the fruit breaks down, it releases a liquid that is then strained and bottled. This traditional juice is known for its strong, dark color and powerful flavor. Fresh squeezed juice. This non-traditional method involves pressing the juice directly from the ripe fruit, often using a hydraulic press. The result is a lighter-colored juice with a fruitier, less acidic flavor. Mixed juice blends. To make the juice more palatable, many commercial noni juice products are mixed with other fruit juices, such as raspberry,
grape, or pineapple juice, and are often sweetened with sugar or other additives. In summary, the noni fruit is most famously used to make juice, but its versatility extends to powders, capsules, and even culinary ingredients, allowing people to benefit from its rich nutritional profile in a variety of forms.
Thanks for watching, and see you next time.